Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Heather Spears and welcome in everybody. First and foremost, Happy New Year. Today's video is all about fashion trends coming up in 2022, so if you're looking for that, stay tuned. Before we jump into it today, some of you might not know who I am if you are new here. So my name is Heather Spears and I work as a fashion designer here in Los Angeles. I work for a fashion vendor, so what we do is we kind of make and design clothes and send them out to all the boutiques and stores and things like that. So we don't work for one specific brand, but we design for a lot of different stores. So with that being said, that is kind of why I decided to do this video. I thought, well, I've been working on the upcoming trends of 2022 for quite a few months now, and I thought, why not make an opening 2022 year welcoming video talking about these trends that I've actually been working on. So without further ado, let's jump into a list of what we might see in stores for fashion in 2022. One of the first things that I want to cover here in this video is something you can probably guess, which is denim. Denim is so popular. It's popular worldwide now, but particularly here in the West, we love our denim. And over the years, you've noticed that denim has become a lot more comfortable, a lot more stretchy, and that is to continue. So denim is gonna be big, but big in a different way. Big in a way we haven't seen for quite some time, which is denim in areas other than pants. Let me grab an example. This here is a denim BB dress that I have. Now I've had this for quite a few years here, so this is definitely not brand new or anything like that, but it's a good example of what I'm going to be talking about here. I'm expecting to see denim used in creative ways, just like this dress. This dress fits really nice. It has a lot of nice stretch, and it's super cool. I love this dress. But I particularly like this little waist part. I don't know how well you could see it on camera, but it has some detail here that is almost like a little mini corset built right into the dress, and that's kind of why I wanted to talk about this one in particular. So when it comes to denim, expect to see tops, so we're talking shirts, corset type pieces like you saw in this dress, and I'm thinking more along the lines of kind of like vests. Now don't think denim in 2022 as boring, because it's not. We are moving locations with it, and expect to see it dressed up a little bit. Now some of you might follow my sister Sarah Loves Sparkle, which we did this Barbie Malibu truck tour, that super trendy cool event if you want to check that out. But I had ended up getting some kind of some fun little colorful patches from that event, and for a while here it's been on my list of things to do, but I've been wanting to make myself a denim set using these patches, and 2022 seems to be the perfect year to welcome that in, which I will be doing here pretty quick. So if you want to stay tuned for a little DIY, it will be coming up very soon. But I thought that was kind of a fun thing to add here while we're talking about denim, since I'm expecting it to be kind of fun. Think denim jackets with paints and patches and things that add a little bit of extra flair to that typical denim jean things. We're not going to be boring with our denim. We are going to make it loud. Next item of business that is going to sound totally weird and totally off the wall, kind of fun though. I like this one, and what's going to happen kind of here with some of these cute matching sets that we've seen, we're going to see an incorporation of satin, silky type looking fabric to kind of elevate sets and loungewear to a brand new level. So I think the best way I could describe this new trend that is coming up is something kind of like wearable everyday lingerie. I know that is totally out of this world crazy sounding, but that's kind of what I mean. I'm thinking things that are very silky, shiny, kind of elevated and luxurious looking like that, maybe even with some laces in set form. So when we're thinking loungewear, joggers, things like that, I'm thinking that they are gonna get kind of elevated to this brand new kind of luxury level with these satiny looking kind of fabrics. I do have an example that I'm going to be showing you here that I have right here in person, along with some pictures and things that I'm going to be putting throughout this video if I could find good ones to share with you guys. But The example that I have is not exactly what I mean, but it is the right fabric. So let me grab that. So this is my example piece that I am going to show you. Now, this is not the best example in the world because as you can see, this is a super kind of basic, modern, trendy jumpsuit with a cinching at the waist and then cinching at the ankle there. But it is the right fabric. So let me bring it in close to show you real quick what I am talking about here. So this is a real kind of shiny finish satin jumpsuit. Now, not exactly what I mean about this 2022 fashion trend, but a good enough example to where you could get the idea. So I am thinking sets, so separates, not a jumpsuit like this, where you're getting a top that maybe has some buttons on it, really kind of easy, cute look with some matching bottoms, more of a trouser shape than a jogger shape. But those are the kind of ideas that I have that might be coming in style, and I think really honestly this trend is one that is a little bit more out there than some of the other ones you see in this video, but something that I could really see catching on. Next up, it wouldn't be a fashion trends of 2022 video without talking a little bit about shoes. Shoes are one of my very favorite things, my very favorite way to style an outfit. And the shoes that are becoming in style this year are gonna be shoes that are something that some of us may remember. So I'm thinking chunky sandals, kind of like clog style kind of shoes. So basically this style reminds me so much of my favorite like early 2000s Barbie dolls. They had on these like super cool chunky sandals, and I was way too young at the time to even own any myself, but now that I'm an adult I probably will, and it's just giving me those vibes of just kind of early 2000s style, and I am in love with this. They're coming in fun colors. We are not being drab. Once again, we are seeing bright fun colors. And I just wouldn't be able to talk about this little segment without showing off my favorite Barbie and what shoes she's always worn. This was my favorite Barbie when I was little, and she's got on the best shoes. I wish I could just take them off of her and have them myself. If I was better at making shoes, trust me, I would. But I'm not so good at that yet, so I'm gonna figure that out at some point here, but it's probably not gonna be soon. Anyway. Think chunky sandals, think clog style shoes, and get excited about it because I am. This next trend alert has me so excited, and it comes along the lines of casual corsets. I know that also sounds a little bit insane, but hear me out. Think of corsets made out of daily wear fabric, lightweight, super cute styles, coming off of that cottagecore phase that we were going through in 2021. Now, cottagecore hit such a big note with floral prints, light colors, pastels, and just kind of this flowy kind of spirit. Everybody, including myself, went crazy for Bridgerton last year, and that brought along this whole influence over fashion there for a minute. Now, if I could dress like I was in Bridgerton every day, I would, trust me, I really would. But I feel like this corset kind of casual vibe trend is coming off of that. I know I had already mentioned denim corsets style things, you know, coming in style. This goes along the lines of floral prints, lightweight fabrics, things that are easy to wear, you know, pairing them with flowy skirts and fun things like that, which I'm not going to be complete unless I have something like that in my wardrobe at some point in time. Might as well make it 2022. Fashion isn't complete without accessories, and we all know it. And when it comes to handbags, purses, things like that, expect to see a whole lot of color. We are going to let the bags do the talking for a little while, because what is the best way to just like have closet essentials and then like also hit the fashion marks? It's having one of those bags that's easy to pair with just about anything, but is bold and loud and beautiful. So I'm expecting to see a lot of colorful bags. Now, phasing away from neon, I'm not expecting to see a lot of neon as much as bright, fun colors to go along with some of those fun patches and denim work that I was talking about. So I'm thinking these bags are gonna be loud and colorful and fun, which is never a bad thing. Next item of business is one that is really fun and will be seen come into ready to wear. So it has been a trend for a little while to see pearls being embellished on clothes head to toe. I've even made it look more recently like this that I was gonna wear for a Disney event that it was just too cold for me to wear. I would have needed to cover the whole look up with a jacket because I'm just a baby in the cold. But let me just grab that to show you really quick. Mickey Mouse was the inspiration, so you'll see some hidden Mickeys in there. This is the dress that I am talking about, just to show you what I mean about pearl takeover. Now, I designed and made this dress, like I said, with Mickey Mouse's inspiration. You can see there's like little hidden Mickeys throughout there. I don't know if it's close enough, but anyway, that was my design. It has these really loud, like obnoxious sleeves, and I am just so excited to finally wear this somewhere. Like I said, I made it for Christmas. It's velvet. It was kind of just an event that I needed to wear something else to because of the weather, but this was what was gonna go, and it's the perfect example of what I'm talking about here. So expect to see things like rompers and dresses featuring those pearls kind of all over, something eye-catching. I love when things like this come from the runway and come and incorporate into ready to wear a little bit, because it makes me feel special, you know, wearing something like that on a daily basis. So knowing that this is something that came from runways, we've seen this a few times here more recently, and that we can expect to see that in stores is very exciting, because, you know, things like that make everybody feel just a little bit extra special when they put them on, and there's never a bad day to feel extra special about yourself. So pearls are just that classy and cute little way to just feel good. And last, but certainly not least, is the boldest idea yet. So I am thinking coming up in fashion is mesh catsuits. Yeah, you heard that right. So mesh catsuits are gonna be ultra sexy and ultra in style. I'm thinking you're gonna see these things on music videos. Everybody is gonna want one. Now, I'm not saying catsuits in a way of every inch covered, as much as getting some peekaboo moments, putting some cute not see-through parts on, and then having this overlay of mesh on the top. And the good thing about mesh is it comes in multiple different colors, it comes in prints, and it is gonna be really, really fun to see this kind of take shape. So I am expecting this trend to start out with a celebrity audience and maybe slowly grow into more of a ready-wear audience, but only time will tell. We'll see how that works. I just know a lot of that kind of idea has been thrown around in my industry here, and I'm excited to see it. I wouldn't mind wearing a mesh catsuit as long as it kept some tasteful moments, but feeling a little sexy, getting onto something that's kind of mesh and fun is always just kind of a confidence boost. Okay, so that's all I have to share with you today, but that doesn't mean that those are all the trends that are coming up in 2022. If there is a particular fashion trend that you are looking forward to, make sure to leave it down in the comment box below. I'd love to hear it. And head over to my Instagram, because I am going to be sharing even more over there. So if you saw anything in this video that you liked, please remember to give me a thumbs up so that I know. And if you'd like to stick around for some of my DIYs, check out some of the fashion I make myself, or just sit around and talk about fashion like we did here today, hit that subscribe button and you're always welcome to join me. Until next time, bye!